It feels like every Mario game has that moment. That one that makes you realize there's something more hidden beneath the surface. In the original Super Mario Bros., it was the warp zones. In Mario 3, it was the warp whistles. But in Super Mario Bros. World on Super Nintendo, it was the Star Road. Whole new levels, strange shortcuts, and a hidden world most players never knew about. But the big question that kept bugging me, why did Nintendo add Star Road in the first place? Before we dive into that why, let's quickly go back to the beginning. You see, for me, in the original Super Mario Bros. On the NES, the Warp Zone in World 1-2 would set the tone of exploration and mystery for all Mario games that would come after it. Then Mario introduced a Warp Whistle in Super Mario Bros. 3, a mechanic that flipped traditional gameplay on its head and let you bypass entire worlds. I actually made a whole video on this, and I'll drop a link in the description if you want to check it out. And these secrets spread like wildfire throughout the player community, and this was long before the internet existed. So you had to learn these secrets through talking with others or finding it in a magazine. But by including these secret areas, Nintendo had discovered something very powerful. It made kids feel like true explorers uncovering hidden secrets. This was immersive, and it added an extra layer of depth to an otherwise 2D world. And when you find your first Star Road in Super Mario Bros. World, it feels different. Instead of a shortcut, you find a whole network linking the entire map together. I remember this absolutely blowing my mind. I still remember the first time I hit that glowing star tile. It whisked me away to a completely new area, and suddenly, you could see Bowser's castle staring right below you in the overworld. It gave that sense of wonder and mystery. It looked challenging and a little bit scary, but it was thrilling. And this is where I think Nintendo really nails the immersion. Again, at the time, Mario was a 2D game. You ran left to right to beat the levels, but Star Road made it feel bigger. Like there were hidden layers stacked on top of a world that you thought you knew. It really made it feel that Mario wasn't just a set of stages, but a world with secrets hiding behind every level. And every Star Road level had multiple exits. Beat them normally, and you moved on. But if you find the secret hidden key, you unlock deeper hidden paths. This turned every stage into a puzzle. You became an explorer, flying above, swimming below, checking every corner for something hidden. This added deep layers of mystery that you could peel back, and it transformed the gameplay into something richer than anything that ever came before it. And if you followed Star Road all the way through, you hit Special World, with memorable levels like Gnarly. I just remember the verticality in this level. Instead of going left to right, you had to climb way up and then jump way down. Tubular, the level that had the floating power-up, and the controls with this were so tough. Things would always get me. I definitely struggled with this one the most. And Funky. These were strange, brutal levels that demanded absolute precision. And once you conquered these stages that demanded your absolute best gameplay, you got a little congratulation message. Then the entire overworld transformed into a fall-themed palette, with autumn colors and a few enemies looking a bit different. It was like unlocking a whole new version of the game. And for me, Special World was the moment Mario stopped feeling like a simple 2D platformer. It felt bigger, like you were unlocking an entire bonus game that you had to earn. And what made beating this even more special for me is that I had friends and family sitting around. We all passed the controller around as we tried to beat the special levels. This created that shared, connected experience that's a core memory for me. You see, back then, hardly anyone found these secrets on their own. Maybe you had Nintendo Power, older siblings, or maybe you just heard rumors in the school cafeteria. And this connected us all. That made Star Road feel mythical, like you'd unlocked a secret only a chosen few knew about. So why did Nintendo add Star Road? Because games were short. You could blast through the main path of Mario World in a few hours. But beating Star Road, finding every secret exit, and beating the entire Special World stage, that could last you months. It wasn't just about beating Bowser in the main story, it was about exploring deeper and being rewarded for it. And in the process, Nintendo made a 2D platformer feel like something much larger. A world that kept unfolding the more you searched. Star Road wasn't just extra content. It was Nintendo building mystery into their games. It taught a whole generation to connect, share in those mysteries, and realize that exploring a game could be just as fun as beating a game. And if you beat Star Road back in the day, you probably had a hidden save of your own. This was mine. This is Hidden Saves, a channel about unlocking old memories and figuring out why some games just stuck with us. If this one unlocks something for you, feel free to hit subscribe or drop a comment, and let me know what forgotten memory we should dig up next. Catch you in the next one.